People are avoiding a hawker center in Bukit Merah for fears of tuberculosis. But here's the thing, you might actually be infected. Watch on, you'll know why you have this misconception. So, just some context. Between Feb 2021 to March 2022, 7 people living in Block 2 in Jalan Bukit Merah were diagnosed with tuberculosis, which I'll shorten to TB, cause I feel weird pronouncing such chim words. Soon after, in April 2022, genetic analysis indicated that the 7 cases were linked. Now, this is important. Watch on and you understand, but just remember this. So, in 21st May 2022, MOH announced that people living in the block will be offered free TB testing. Here's the thing, after testing, they found 170 positive cases. It then became compulsory for current and former residents of the block, storeholders, shop owners, and their employees to do screening, cause the block has shops on the void that one. Now, I know this sounds scary, but don't stop this video first. By now, memories of COVID might have come back, but here's the thing. For a start, TB isn't transmitted like COVID. Now, if you ask Dr. Google, Dr. Google will say that it's transmitted via air, blah blah blah. Sounds scary, just like flu. But here's the thing, on theory, yeah but in reality, based on study, you need to be with someone with TB for many days to be infected.
But still got chance, ma.
I live in Earth. Cai Yiling also live in Earth, so I still got chance to marry her, Yeah, what I cannot be certain, I think that's why people are scared, even when they shouldn't be. So, what happened is that last November, MOH got to know that there were new TB cases in the area, and this time, they either live in nearby blocks or work in ABC Hawker Center. Here's the thing, genetic testing show that they are linked. Now, why is this important again? You see, worldwide, it's estimated that 1.8 billion people have already been infected with the TB bacteria. This means about 1/4 of the world is infected. So, if you have 4 friends, 1 will be infected. If you're like me, who has no friends, then what's wrong with you? Why you no friends? I tell you, don't dig your nose at you. To put it simply, most of us have no symptoms and the bacteria is inactive but still alive in our body. So basically, you can say that they are living rent-free in your body. When that's the case, you also won't infect others too, but 10% of these people will develop active TB which has symptoms. Usually, there are people with weaker immune system or having medical conditions and they are infectious. Now you know why they keep on saying that it's important to find a link. They are not finding TB cases since we all might have it. The screening is to find those active cases, because if the genetics of the bacteria is the same, that means there's an infectious active cluster. This is why you kept on seeing them say is that they are active TB cases. Like in the 2022 cases, when they found an additional 170 TB cases, only 1 active case is linked to the cluster. Now, what happened is that after the announcement was made early this year, people avoided ABC Hawker Center, fearing TB, when firstly, it's not transmitted that easily. And secondly, they are trying to stop the active cluster, which is why even our Minister of Health is there to makang, to show that you cannot catch TB just by going to a place. Instead, you need prolonged contact. And even if so, you might already have TB. So you avoiding the place is like those influencers who tell others not to use disposable plastic straws when they themselves have so much plastic on their face. To add on, TB is curable. Long time ago, it wasn't, but now it is. Now do note that all these are very simplified and super summarized. So if you want the full facts, check out reliable sources like the CDC website or Health Hub. You can also download our app to read about other things. If you did learn something, consider subscribing and also watch this video to be slightly smarter.